Yo, brothers and sisters of Celestial Light. Alright. I wanted to make a video just briefly talking about just everything that's on our plates. This music is pissing me off. Yeah, I have to make a video about everything that's on our plate right now. You know, there's certain things that we learn. There's certain things that we learn in a week. You know, in the course of a week. Say a week is about, half a chapter. A week is about, maybe a few chapters. What's a week? What's a month? What's a year? What's a week? What's a month? What's a year? It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. Especially if you can't enjoy it by smoking weed. I don't even want to mention it. Because those are just bills. But there's so much shit that we learn and we forget. And I'm just here thinking about so much things that I've learned and forgotten, and I learned and forgotten again, and just remembering why I do them, and things like for example, here's one. I remember that I learned to separate the dark clothes and the light clothes, the darks and the color clothes when I'm washing colors. I started implementing this, and I noticed that, the effects was beautiful. It was long lasting. I would fold up my clothes faster. I would find my clothes faster. I would know what I wanted to do with my clothes. I would just be able to make decisions faster. And also when it came to cleaning my clothes, I felt like my clothes got washed better. So there's some certain things that we learn, we pick up, and we forgot. We forgot them. So yeah. This another thing too. Like YouTube is awesome. YouTube has been great, but there's not a lot of information. There is not a lot of information. There is not even that many people who really seem genuinely interested. I'm in New York City, and I don't know anyone who's onto Remedy H's channels or videos or seen any Remedy H's stuff. There's right now, there's Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh is out here. But honestly, Young Pharaoh, you can't learn nothing from the kid, man. Yeah, sure, he gonna tell you a couple things. He's not even gonna tell you a couple things. He's gonna shout a couple good points. And then he's gonna take whatever energy he got it from, he usurped it from, he's gonna take it. For example, by talking about Bobby Hemmett, you can't talk bad about Bobby Hemmett. Sorry. And then you can't talk bad about Bobby Hemmett, brother. And really, when it comes down to it, there's just no, yeah, sure, facts are fun, facts is fun. But at the end of the day, if you just learning shit, you having fun, you just learning and having fun. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you can get real far with that, but for me, with me, it couldn't work. With me, it didn't work out because everyone has to be on that same page. So, it was worth the shot. And of course, I'm not a Hebrew no more, so I'm not a Hebrew, so that whole Hebrew thing dialed down. And I'm here now. And yeah. And where it began, it began with flat Earth and reptilians, where it may have began there. Where I guess this is where it ends. This is a circle where I end off, and it was beautiful. It started out with creation of music, and then it evolved into the talking circles, and now it's like I'm back to my schizophrenic self. Cause yeah, bro, I really do feel like these orcs, man, they're watching me so carefully, man. These orcs and these Chitauri and these Dominicans, they're watching me so carefully. Cause Dominicans is not us. Even the babies is watching me, but it's like I understand it, I get it. I get it, but it's like damn, it's like you're instructing the babies look at me now. It's like damn, because the babies just got nothing else to look at. Like you can't entertain your baby. Like your baby really don't want to look at you for this 1 second, even these 3 seconds right here, right now. Your baby don't want to look at you. There's nothing that you've done with your baby that you can get it to look at you and not look at me, which he's never seen me because he's never seen me before. Like that's crazy. That's wild. But, so these orcs, these Chitauri is looking at me, bro. Like literally everything. It's like to the point where I feel like they can kind of read my thoughts. Like they don't read my thoughts, and it's like they're wanting to read my thoughts, and they're like, well, like today one of them goes, well, I'm waiting for either one of them to say anything. Like nigga, it's not that I'm not saying nothing. It's one, I'm not gonna say anything stupid. I'm not gonna say anything I might think is gonna be stupid later. And two, it's like it's like as a black person, it's like you're not. It's like everyone has to skip you. If you're black, then you gotta get skipped. Like, no, when I skip people because they're just not doing anything, like, at all. Like, they're not doing anything. And when they are doing stuff, and I skip them, and I notice they're doing stuff, and I notice that I was, jumping the gun, or I noticed that they were, quote-unquote, being too slow. But how can you be too slow for yourself? You can never be too slow for yourself. When I notice that happen, I'm just like, well, fuck it, It's like, just keep on going. It's like hit and run. Keep on going. I'm not gonna stop. So, so like now it's like I'm starting to think that, some of these orc beings, they kind of read our thoughts. They can read your thoughts. They can read your intentions. But that's the thing, you can't read what doesn't respond. You know what I mean? Like, if a Chitauri person is speaking to me and they say something, well, it's the first time you've opened your mouth. It's the first time I'm hearing you. It's the first time I'm really calculating your pitch, your tone, the spacing between the words, that you use. There's a lot of information, so it does take some time. It does take some time for the sound and then the brain to process that information, and the reaction time for someone with someone with a high pitched voice. It's just so I'm just kind of frustrated with this whole system. I'm kind of frustrated with just being treated away. I'm frustrated that I'm being forced to live a certain way. Like, I don't want to be that hood nigga that has a job who who washes his ass, who really don't even wash his ass. Because a lot of hood niggas that have jobs, they go to work. Like a lot of times they don't wash their ass. Like, you know, a lot of hood niggas is just nasty, bro. Especially Leos. Leos is nasty. Like literally, Leos will come in smelling like sex, and that's just nasty. Like I would never date a Leo. I would never fucking sleep with the Leo. It's because they need nasty. It's like Leos don't understand how sex can stain your body. You know, cause sex stains your body. It stays on your body. It smells and it's nasty. You know, and then sex is nasty. Not that, you know, yeah, sex is nasty. Like, you know, two people touching is nasty. Like, nigga, like, I've never been, you know, unless I'm like a sponge, where you know how people just leave their sponges just sitting on the counter overnight, and then the sponge is collecting mildew, and then the roaches have crawled on it because it's got water on the inside a little bit because it's still damp from the last time you done used it. Like, and then it's collecting all this bacteria and mold. That's literally what fucking sex is. Like, you know, like, sex is not great, you know? Sex is nasty. Sex is really nasty. And the only thing that's really good about it is the worst part about it, which is the muscle movements. Because after a while, it's like, if you're really good at it, those muscle movements will actually, instead of taking away your energy, it will kind of give you an influx of energy for so long. But you know, but it takes a while to get there. It takes a while to reach that stride, you know. But yeah, man, you know, this channel has been really interesting. I mean, everything from sex, if I can say sex, everything from sex to, and there's plenty of other things that I have not probably gotten into or onto, but I might just make a whole new channel, man. You know, I might just do a whole new thing. It's just how I feel. So, let me know what I should do. VV, peace out. Hopefully, man, these couple paradigms will be a lot more brighter. Because it's crazy, man. It's like, yeah, sure, I want change to happen. I need change. I want change to happen. Sure, I want change to happen. I've been seeing change, numbers for change, and man, it's like I feel like I'm seeing them twice, man. I've seen it again 3 times, maybe even 4. So, you know, it's like, so hopefully change is gonna come. These new energy cycles. But it's crazy. It's like, you know, yeah, sure, we want change to happen, but it's like we gotta be real here. You know what I mean? We gotta be real. Like, yeah, I want change to come, but I don't want to stop fighting the fight. No. We must continue to fight the fight. We must continue to fight the fight. Why are so many brothers and sisters simply not educated at all? Simply not educated at all. It's like I'm the only one who really be knowing this type of stuff. Me, like, especially like in the city, like, we need more educated warriors out in the cities, in the urban streets, speaking exactly how I speak, on a frequency or an exact frequency, not no kala frequency, not no, you know, no offense to them. Like, yeah, sure, I can fuck with other channels, but ain't no other channel speaking about the shit that we speaking on. Alright? You know, you got other channels talking about, you know, politics and politicians and who's a Republican and calling themselves black network. Like, man, fuck all that shit, man. We wasting your time even spouting that mess out. You wasting your time even spouting it, because, you know. But other than that, trying to get on more relevant topics. Let's see what we have. Shit, you know, I don't nothing. I don't got nothing. Ain't no nothing relevant in hip hop mainstream. No, none of that shit. Even in finance financially speaking, I don't know. Nothing relevant, man. It's like, this money system. This money system is crazy because it's like they're doing shit. They're doing shit towards the money. The money is being eradicated again. You know, even as a child, I always wondered, like, what happens to, like, the money that comes from the bank is always brand new. Like, what happens to the money that gets, like, it only comes from the bank one time? You could tell you get a bill that's never been used before. Like why you never get, like, a dirty bill? Like a dirty $20 bill, a used $20 bill. Like, nah, it's probably in someone's crib or, like, probably somewhere. But think about it. All the 20s that gets used and stuff, they can't reuse them, right? A reused 20, it don't lay the same. It don't lay the same like a brand new 20. So if you had 100 used 20s, and you probably stacked them on top of each other, it wouldn't even look like a straight line. It would probably look like a little slinky or something. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things, man. There's so much stuff. Iran, like, we can't talk about Iran. There's nothing we can talk about. So I'm wearing this shirt, saying warheads, like, they all in it. They all in it. I never thought I'd get to wear this shirt. But then again, too, I don't want to show this shirt because I'm not trying to get, no strikes, nothing. So yeah, woe is me. Peace out. Peace out, channel. Peace out, YouTube.